CJ's feeling today after
CJ is still in the concussion protocol. We'll see how it goes throughout the week, and hopefully he continues to feel better.
Did he actually sustain a concussion, diagnosed with concussion?
Say that again?
Is he actually diagnosed with concussion?
Yes, he's in the concussion protocol.
Excuse me, you saw a lot of Mills in off-season, training camp, preseason. What do you think about his demeanor off the field and the things you've seen him as a passer?
Yeah, he's done a good job for us. The reps that he's gotten on the scout team and everything, he's done a good job for us. Demeanor has been the same, but he's done what we've asked him to do.
Even though you had a chance to look at the film from yesterday, anything stand out that you didn't see standing there on the sideline?
Yeah, same. The things that stood out to me, just watching the film again today, it was it really comes down to executing. Right? We did not execute offensively, defensively. It wasn't good enough. And when you watch the film, as I think I said it yesterday, you don't deserve the win when you play the way that we played. Right? So I told our guys today, our playmakers, or guys who are our best players, have to play their best, and they have to make plays. And we had guys in position to make plays on yesterday that didn't make plays. And if we want to continue to move forward, we want to have a good end to our season here, right? Make a run down the stretch, then our playmakers have to step up and make plays, and that'll never change.
When Nico goes down, can you guys continue to do everything that you wanted to do throughout the week from a game plan perspective, or do you have to adjust and maybe change some things because somebody else is Nico in a play or a assignment or a set or something?
For sure, losing Nico is tough. Nico has been an explosive playmaker for us all year, right? He's a guy who's been truly reliable. We've needed it most in those moments. Nico has showed up and made those plays. So when you lose him, like, things change, like how you call the plays you had designed for Nico, that changes, right? Because he isn't out there, and so you have to find a way to still continue to move the ball, right? Other people have to step up and make plays when that opportunity, right, is thrust upon them. Are they stepping up and making those plays, right? No matter who's in, we expect our guys just to be their best, and we didn't play our best yesterday.
DeMeco, did you feel like y'all went away from the run a little early, or did y'all feel like it was part of the game? And how did you view that?
Yeah, with the run game, I thought Motor had some really nice runs. Thought O-line, they did a good job of blocking it. We ran it better. And, you should continue to mix it up, right? People say you get away from the run. I mean, there are opportunities there in the passing game that we had. We just didn't make those plays. So we had opportunities in the pass game that we didn't connect on, but I thought Motor ran the ball well. I thought the O-line blocked it well.
Coach, you mentioned the offensive line, run blocking, I think 18 sacks in the last 4 games. How have you evaluated the offensive line during that time, and what have you observed in terms of maybe what the opposition's kind of done to gum things up?
Just overall up front, of course, we have to protect it better, right? And it's the protection that has to be better, but it's quarterback, receivers, timing when the ball has to be out. At a certain time, it has to be out. We have to protect it better, of course, up front, and we can do a better job, right, handling the stunts and games that we're getting up front. We can do a better job of handling it. We can do a better job of sustaining and finishing, and we can do a better job of cleaning up the mental errors that have occurred where we've allowed some guys to just come through free, where those are things I look at it where we control those things, right? Are we on it mentally, right? Are we sharp with our communication? Are we all playing together? Right? Those things we can clean up, and we have to, right, moving forward.
Nico, how do you review with CJ's injury and maxing concussion protocol? How do you say he's clear? Protecting him long term, being that he's such a big investment.
Yeah, we'll see. As he goes throughout the week, we'll see how he progresses throughout the concussion protocol, and that just has to run its course. I don't think many guys haven't came back the following week after concussion. You have to make sure at the end of the day, no matter the position, no matter who the guy is, you have to make sure guys are healthy, and we're protecting guys. And that, right, when it comes to the concussion, right, or the head injuries, we have to make sure we're protecting all of our guys, because it's more about their long-term health as opposed to just everybody gets excited about the next game and the next opportunity. But we care about these guys as men off the field and making sure their health is the at utmost importance to us.
You talk about execution and the players that have come in, they also have the same thing, and we didn't execute. Do you take that same look to say, are there some things we could do differently game plan-wise as well?
Yeah, of course. I always look internally first. I look at myself and see, okay, how can we help guys execute better, right? And can we coach it better? Can we put guys in those positions more, right, throughout the week? So it always starts with me first, right, and seeing did I do a good enough job of helping the guys, preparing them to make sure they're in the right positions to make plays. And, then it ultimately comes down to the player, right, when they're out there and it's live action, they have to show up and they have to make those plays.
Nico Jonathan got to 10 sacks this season. Last game, first time that's been done since 18. This year, what have you seen from him, and how is your game planning able to fit with his skill set and what you've seen him be able to do and just complement skill set of game plan?
Yeah, Jonathan has had a good, productive year. He's done some good things for us this year and continue to have some things he can clean up to help us to play better. But when all the guys up front are rushing together, everybody has success. When everybody is rushing together, nobody's playing, selfishly. Everybody rush together. Everybody, as we say with the D-line room, everybody eats when everybody rushes together. So we continue to do that, and we'll continue to see the success from those guys.
Take a few more.
The guys faced yesterday was the first time they had challenging elements to play in. Is that an issue? Because obviously it was the same elements for both sides of the team, but it looked like one side looked like they didn't want to be out there in that particular element. And going forward, that could very well be something they're going to deal with moving forward as well.
And for me, you talk about the elements is you don't make excuses, right? As you said, the other teams are in the same element. So to me, it's all about, right, how bad do you want it, right? You either going to show up and make the plays you're supposed to make or you're not. So you never make an excuse about the elements, right? When you talk about the rain, it wasn't, for me, I've been in a lot worse weather condition games than that, right? And so I felt like, they made plays where in the passing game, they made plays, and we didn't. So it's not the weather to me will never be an excuse.
Hey, Nico, what's the test, the challenge that the Titans would present for you guys?
Yeah, I haven't got a chance to get into the Titans much, but as I go into this week, and I know the Titans, they're going to be a tough physical unit, as Vrabel has always put that type of team out on the field. So I know it's going to be a battle there from a standpoint from a physical matter. But for us, it's truly about us this week. Like, if we get out of the Texans have to get out of the Texans' way. And that's the message to our guys, right? We have to clean up our operation, clean up the things that we're doing, right, to give ourselves a chance to compete. All right, yesterday I didn't think we had a chance to compete against the Jets because we're still fighting against ourselves. So once we get out of our own way, and we can go and compete, right, and have a truly fair match.
Coach, you said yesterday you could find any positives from the game after reviewing it today. Were you able to, take some positives away from yesterday?
Yeah, nothing. The positive is it's over, and we move on, right? It wasn't a lot of positives to gain from that game. It wasn't good offensively. It wasn't good defensively. I think our punt unit did a really good job. They had a really good punt rush team, and I thought our punt team, Cam, did a good job of punting the ball, and D'Angelo Ross did a really good job of covering. Right, played with speed, played fast, played decisive. So one thing I would say is Cam and D'Angelo Ross, the way they played, really stood out to me.
We'll close with Jonathan and John.
At this point, do you know anything further on Nico?
No, don't have any updates on Nico yet. I'll know more throughout the week. Most of the guys who got injured in the game, they're still going through testing, and we'll have updates later in the week as we figure out more information.
Nico, you've got a second, third quarterback who've been multi-year starters in the league. How comfortable do you feel with them?
We'll see with our quarterback position, with Case and Davis. We'll see where we end up throughout the week. Both guys have played a lot of football, and at this point of where we are, we just one guy's going to put ourselves in position, right, to win football games, right? Who can we count on to help us win football games, and that's how we'll decide.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.